talk show host from the 80s.
Wow.
Coming at you live from sunny Los Angeles, California.
Yeah, I didn't even know about this bit before it started. This is great.
No, you just have to get in on the bit. You can't react to the bit. You're part of the bit, Jake.
When you're shocked by the bit, you have to react to it. Also, I'm in sunny Los Angeles, California. Are you?
Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
you live here?
Yeah. I'm actually sitting on the pier right now.
That's Santa Monica? That's a different principality?
It's a different principality. The governor of Santa Monica.
Hello, everyone. This is Two Player Tuesday. Every Tuesday, me and Jake, or Jake and somebody, or somebody and somebody, play a board game virtually. Will it always be virtual? I don't know. Am I hinting at something? Maybe. But today, it's still virtual, and the game we are playing is none other than Santa Monica.
Ooh.
Jake, tell the people, what's the Santa Monica?
The Santa Monica is a principality of California. Oh, nice little shot there. Did you take that?
Yeah, no.
No?
Did I go
Yeah.
to the beach and hire some background actors to walk by?
Those are our boyfriends.
Those are our boyfriends.
Todd
Oh
and
my
Rod.
God. Do you want blue shorts or red? They're
Red
twins,
shorts
so
is
it
my
doesn't
boy.
matter when they're interchangeable.
That's the only way we can tell them apart. Santa Monica is a card drafting game, one of our favorite styles of things, and also like a little bit of a tableau builder as well. I've actually never played this game. Have you?
Well, not actually.
Actually, yeah. Theoretically, you have.
Yes.
We'll be building a beachfront shopping area, which is known as the boardwalk. We'll also be building our own beaches as well. Whoever has the most awesome beach at the end of the game will win.
It's all about commercialism, you know?
Partially. It's also like views and how much people really like spending time there. But yeah, commercialism helps too. Glad we got that message in.
Okay, let's head on over to the Tabletop Simulator.
Tabletop Simulator.
Tabletop.
So we've set up the game here and set out our starting things. We'll explain briefly how the game works, and then we'll actually get into drafting our first cards. On our turn, Becca and I are going to add one card from these cards here into our personal tableau. The 8 cards that are available on this display here are in 2 rows, known as the front, which is the lower row, and the back, which is the upper row.
We could call them top and bottom, but that doesn't make sense in the context of a beach.
Right.
So impossible.
The back of the beach, as everyone knows what that is. Additionally, the reason it's called front and back is because we can only pull from the front. So if Becca were to draft this card, for instance, and put it in her tableau, at the end of the round, this would come down and is now available to be drafted. And then we would replace that empty spot in the back with a card from the deck. We add a card. We'll also take an action as listed on the card, which usually involves gaining benefits of some sort or gaining a person, a tourist, or a sand dollar, or some other things.
A sand dollar's not a person.
Recording
No.
in progress.
Oh,
Don't
This record-
react.
great.
Oh no. Hello? Jake left. Don't you record me. I did. A recording is in progress. And Jake just said I didn't submit to this. I refuse. And that's what happened. So I'll never tell that story again. It was way too embarrassing for Jake. He was muted.
I was so panicked when it said recording in progress, I fled the meeting.
I told you not to react to that.
My reaction was to flee.
I don't know what to do about the fact that your face is not on camera right now.
Oh my goodness, that's so good.
It's so good. We show people fallibility can happen anywhere.
Yeah, this is a successful failure.
Okay.
Because
hold
you really
on.
don't need my face
We
there.
got it. We got it.
am.
I just
To understand how this game is played. So on our turn, we're going to draft one of those cards, as we mentioned. Instead of drafting a card, you could also draft a card via the sand dollar tiles, which allows you to pay a certain amount of sand dollars and follow a new condition for drafting. So for instance, this one we have here up at the top says you can pay 2 sand dollars to take a tourist or local spot from anywhere, including the back row. Some cards are denoted with certain icons, like this one here has a tourism little camera, as well as the shopping area symbol. Business is what it's called.
Because tourists love tacos.
Yes, I mean the
Sandy's
locals
tacos
do too,
are the best.
but see the tourists they like Sandy's because it's rated highly on Travelocity.
But the
And
locals
then
don't go there, so you know it's not a real
no,
taco.
because they know that Sandy's is like a chain, a local chain, and not as good. But they know where the sweet spot is, which is probably called the sweet spot.
I was gonna say it's Yadanas.
Yadanas?
It's Sandy's backwards.
It's backwards. Yes, yes. Actually, Ricky's Fish Tacos is what I was thinking of, which is so freaking good. Good local spot.
I would say don't eat anywhere directly adjacent to the beach. It's going to be not that good and overpriced.
Yeah, that's true. You're paying for the view. Additionally, this other sand dollar here says you can pay one sand dollar to take one card from the front, and you get to move some tourists. So each of these sand dollars also has like a move tourist ability, which the number there is how many tourists you can move. The tourist symbol is what type. This is a wild, so it can be any. And the card number there is how many spaces away they can go. So this one is you can move up to two tourists.
They're not tourists if they're not a tourist.
That's true.
People.
Sorry, two denizens, I guess you're right.
Thank you, of this principality.
You're right. Tourists are important. It's not just tourism. There's tourists, there's locals, and there's VIPs. You can move any two of them up to one space away.
Can you be both a local and a pie?
Yes. Yeah, you can. Okay. So then when you take a card, you will take the ability that is listed. And on these beach cards, they are up at the top.
God,
on
I love
these
the
boardwalk cards, they're down on the bottom. And then also these cards are worth points at the end of the game. We're all shooting for points, which are these little sand castle tokens. And then I think we can kind of explain the rest of it as it goes from there. There's a little bit of intricacy with the food truck and some end game scoring points, but I think we can kind of stumble through this.
Okay. The food truck is the only thing I understand nothing about, but the rest of it on board.
Let me explain it really quickly. If you were to take a card that is above the food truck or the foodie, which is what this person is called, you actually would gain an additional benefit. So if you take the food truck one, you gain a sand dollar from the supply. If you take the foodie, you move any one person by one space.
Okay. And this is also canonically Santa Monica themed because Pink's hot dogs is legit.
Yeah, that was no stretch at all. I love that. That was great. Additionally, when you take either one of these, they move to the right, therefore trying to catch each other.
Does the foodie loop back around?
Correct. So does the food truck if it goes all the way to the right. Now, if we manage to get it where they're both in this, oops, sorry.
Get out of here.
Go ahead.
No.
If you manage to get it where they're both in the same spot and you draft this card, you get both benefits by either you can move a person and gain a sand dollar, or you can take two people or take two sand dollars. Either way, you move the food truck to right.
This is absolutely batshit. How, if these two things are always moving, does it only move when you take the card above it?
It only moves when you take the card above it, right? So if we were to if you're really attracted to the one cards that are there, you'll just keep moving the foodie.
Keep moving that foodie.
Keep moving that foodie.
I'm so excited. What's your favorite thing about Santa Monica?
I mean, I just went on a birthday party to rent bikes, and we rode along the Venice Beach all the way through Santa Monica as well. And I was kind of not expecting it to be as awesome as it was. It was so pleasant, and there was a Sunday morning. It was nice and early, so there's hardly anybody down there, and it was the most relaxing bike ride I've had in years. It was great.
Hell yeah. I've done that same thing, and it is lovely. All right, you heard it first, folks. Don't go to the boardwalk or the pier.
Rent some bikes and get down on the beach.
Get in that skate park bowl.
So Becca, before we draft cards, we actually also get a starting tile, which will give us some objectives. Since you won, was it Concordia we played last week?
I don't know what I won. No, Sagani.
Sagani, which I think you won that too.
It was a tie, and I went on tiebreakers.
Ugh, you're so good. Why don't you take the first player token and be first player?
Okay.
And then between these two starting tiles, I'll draft first since I'm second player. The starting tiles each have a bonus scoring objective at the top of them that we will apply only for ourselves. So for this one is just one victory point for each business and local spot visited on the street. And then this one is one for every beach and with a volleyball visited. Sorry, sports area visited. Now, these visited tokens, what they're referencing are these VIP cards that come with them. There's 2 VIPs on this one, and there's 1 VIP on this one. When we move, we can move the VIP from the special spot to another one. And when they visit that space, if it fulfills our objective, we'll put down a visited token, which are little footprints, gaining us that victory point at the end of the game.
All right, if you say so.
I do. I'll try this one here where I only get 1 VIP, but you get the benefit of having 2.
Interesting. Okay.
And I believe they just start on that space.
Cool, bro. All right.
You, I believe, take the first turn.
Jake, why? Do you think I want this?
Yeah.
No, I was too busy resizing the window. I didn't even listen to what my first card does. Okay, each wave and volleyball visited. So let's look into some waves and volleyballs. Actually, I'm interested. I can only take from the bottom row, aka the front, which is either for tourists, 1 local and 1 sand dollar. Dope. Yeah, no, that's the one. We're taking this. I don't even.
All right.
I don't need to look around. All right. So it has waterfront up top. Doesn't really matter about adjacency, and I have to put it next to what I've already got down. I can leave gaps, but it must be touching an existing card somewhere.
You got it.
So, oh God, no, hold on. I can't live like this. First of all, we're turning on turns. Second of all, we are turning on grid because I need to snap to.
Okay. Yeah, you snapped it. Actually, it's pretty. I think it did snap.
It did not. It definitely did not. No.
Well, you placed it pretty darn well.
I know. You think I'm not obsessed with placing things correctly? Hold on. We also have to hit the snap to button. Snapping to the lines. Okay, I feel better about everything. Hey, we have got chat here, and I don't feel like I've been giving them proper attention. I've been very preoccupied. So, chat, how you doing today?
They're doing good. Griffin Hawk mentions that on the beach, you're more likely to find shoes with feet in them, but without bodies. Did you hear about this?
What?
This is a few years ago, but there was like an epidemic in Canada, I believe, of feet showing up on beaches with shoes in them.
Huh.
Or not with shoes in them. I reversed that.
Feet.
With shoes with feet in them.
Interesting. That's horrible.
Katie actually did a really great sketch that she wrote where we did it for our sketch show where a person is singing karaoke to Total Eclipse of the Heart, but on another TV, that news report goes on and she's reading the news captions instead to the tune of Total Eclipse of the Heart. And she reads the entire news report about feet being found. A foot was found on the beach, and
Katie
her friends are trying to get her to stop.
Comedic genius. You know you're married to a comedic genius, by the way.
I did. I married funny well.
Yeah, you married her for her funny?
And funny.
It's just a coincidence that she's very attractive. Can I have your wife? No, sorry. This got really weird really fast, like it does every week. Welcome to Two Player Tuesday.
We're not spouse swapping, Becca. I've told you.
Okay, well, David's in.
David's constantly in.
He keeps telling me, Becca, just tell Jake, I'm in. But, you know.
Did you get your grid snapped where you want it?
No.
No, not at all.
It's deeply upsetting to me. But go ahead.
Okay, great. Well, you additionally also get that little foodie thing there.
Oh, God. We're never going to get through this game. Good thing there's no Calyx tonight, so I'm not extremely anxious. But we will be back next week for our semi-finale for now.
Yeah, you guys should catch up on all the episodes on our YouTube too. So you get the benefits listed on this card, which is 4 tourists, 1 local, and a sand dollar. That's an amazing card.
Do we have a cheat sheet for that information, or just, do you just know it?
I'm picking it up real quick, but there is a reference card for the types right here. And I don't know if there's, so let's just clone this real quick. Oh, we can't clone it. I don't have the power. You can clone it. Right click it and clone.
Clone. Like what, 30 times or?
Just once, and then we can flip it like that.
I don't know.
We don't need
it.
Okay, you.
Oh, okay.
You multiply as much as you need, but.
You better fucking snap to this grid, I tell you.
Oh God, it's not going to.
Oh my God, please!
Just
I need this. Come on, grid. Snap. Snap. Snap.
We should just have a Tuesday's grid snapping show is what we should have.
You think
You also
we
get
don't?
the sand. Now, I believe they all have to go on this card.
Yeah, that's where they
Now,
start.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You gotta
But
start
because you
somewhere.
took the foodie right here, you also get to move any one person.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I have no idea why I would do that right now.
You want a hint?
Well, I think that if I move, I get to accumulate footprints, but is that only for a VIP?
That's exactly right.
So a VIP is green, so I'm going to move this VIP to this sand dollar card, and now I get a footprint token?
Yep, on that space, which is actually one of your objectives right here.
Oh
is
my
to get
God.
to some to visit a beach.
That's coincidental. I had no idea what I was doing.
Now, let me actually make sure. Let's actually make sure. That says a beach, but it does say a sport, and this doesn't say sport. So I wasn't sure if it's one or the other. So let's double check that real quick.
Love a cheat
Because that
sheet.
might not apply.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to sing Total Eclipse of the Heart about tragic events. There was an earthquake in...
Oh my goodness. Have you heard that song before?
I've never heard Total
There
Eclipse of the Heart
was
before.
an earthquake. It shook up the ground and killed a bunch of people. It was really sad.
I realize it's not funny because people die in tragic events.
It's not.
and I
Yeah, we
sing about
shouldn't
it.
do tragedies. It's feet being found is funnier.
Yeah.
I think it's for every beach that has sports. It's not one or the other, unfortunately.
God
Chat, if you're
damn
wise
it.
about this, you can let us know. So that doesn't necessarily apply. Now you could
Damn
you can take that
Josh
back.
Wood! Look at this guy.
Hey,
my
yeah,
kill
Josh
list.
Wood, is that his name? The thing is though, I believe you could still move one of the tourists to your center spot, making them able to go a lot of different places when you place later if you want.
Okay, F this footprint token. Come on, tourist. That's what I've done. They
Okay,
get no
so then
footprints.
that means
No one cares where they go. Only VIPs.
we move the foodie over to the right, which loops around. We drop down this card here and replenish it.
So
Great.
what are you gonna do?
Well, let's also let's actually, I forgot to mention this, our objectives for the game. We also get 2 points for every wave in your longest group. So groups are all adjacent, or not adjacent, contiguous.
Right.
This is 2 for every non-wave type of 1 type within your largest grouping. So there's a lot of little types, including, businesses and tourist spots and local spots. Your largest grouping of all of those, essentially. And then finally, the player with the most unplaced people, which is unplaced as in they're not in circles. Now, because
But
there's
that's
a first,
negative.
Yeah, I know, it's bad. I think we'll just, whoever gets it gets -2 because second place gets -2 while first gets -4, which would just equate out in a 2-player game, right?
Okay.
Okay. Just making sure that made sense.
Just
All right,
have a
so-
timer for how long it takes me to reply.
Okay, so I get, let's see, for each thing visited. Okay. Businesses that are also a tourist spot, and you get beaches that are sports spots. Okay.
All right, we will
Then in
sing
that
about
case-
tragic technical difficulties for streamers.
I'll grab.
Once upon a time, I didn't have any audio, but then I got a mixer, oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay. I see how you're snapping into this grid.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, it's not very good.
Okay, here, we're
I
going to try it
see.
again. We're going to try snap to center. I think that was working best. Oh my gosh. Give it a go. They're not exactly the same size, the regular cards.
Which is why-
and the starting card. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
don't freak out, Jake. Don't freak out about perfect symmetry.
I'm going to
and-
remain calm for sure.
Okay,
I
same.
get any old person. I'm going to put a tourist on here.
A tourist, eh?
So I'll get, if I have exactly 1 person here, I'll get 2 victory points at the end of the game, I believe.
That's exactly what that says. Now,
I'm
do you get
sorry.
to place into the event immediately?
I actually misread this. So this card, I thought I was gaining a person, but I'm not gaining a person. I can move any 1 person 2 spaces away. So that's not what that ability does. Does that make sense?
That does make sense.
Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to take that card. It sucks.
Oh, sorry, card. You heard it here first. You suck.
Let's try this card instead, where we'll get 1 tourist and a sand dollar.
Okay, damn.
And
And
then
you're going to get 3 points if for every shopping district adjacent?
if I have just one shopping adjacent, I'll get 3 points, and that's it. If I have 2 shopping adjacent, I won't get 6. So I'll only fulfill this victory condition if I get at least one.
Thank goodness. I was going to say that card is OP. All right.
Now, I think this actually already is fulfilled because my starting tile is one of those things.
It is. It is. Yeah. Indeed.
So I did a foodie so I can move 1 space. I'm not going to do that. So we'll just move the foodie along and they're together now.
Okay, my turn. So I want stuff. I like stuff a lot. I've got a lot of people. But you know what? It seems important to me, this volleyball and wave situation. Can you help me out? Would this one qualify for my volleyball and wave together main objective? Yeah, then so that's the move.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so we're going to put it beachside. None of these care about adjacency, so I'm not really worried about where I put it, except I'm just going to spread out.
All beaches have to be on the top layer, though, whereas the shops are down below on the boardwalk.
I understand. And you know what? I'm going to lock my...
Ooh.
How do we do it?
L while hovering over the piece.
L. 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 Okay, we locked. We locked and loaded. All right. So I don't get to do anything else, right?
There is no do thing bonus here, but if you get exactly 2 locals here at the end of the game, you will get 3 victory points. Also, let's see, you didn't take the card that was here, did you?
No, I'm already halfway.
Oh yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it. So once you get your tourist visit there, that'll be good.
Okay, that's all I do, huh?
Okay, yep, that's it. Let's see. I need some tourists is what I need. I got 1.
While you do that, I'm going to get some royalty-free jams up in here.
Nice. I'm going to grab this sweet one above the food cart here. Putting my beach there. I'll get a sand dollar. You're not even following.
I am.
There we go. And I can, because it's over the food truck, I'm going to take another sand dollar and move a guy 1 space. I'm going to move this tourist up to this spot.
I can't do everything all at once, Jake. Wow. You're all over the place. Okay, that's it?
That should be the end of my movement, yeah.
Interesting.
Now remember, instead of drafting, you also have these 2 alternate drafting sand dollar tile options.
I could pay 2 to take any tile with a camera or sunglasses.
Tourist or local spot, yeah, from anywhere.
Okay. We got a top row baby over here and here. Oh, but there's another one that is... no, never mind. It doesn't have a volleyball. Interesting. I have 1 sand dollar, and this foot tile is bogus. Get it out of here. Is this it? No. Get in there. I don't know where it came from. Tourists. Infinity. VIP visit. There we go. Get out of there. The other one is pay a sand dollar to take a card from the front and then move 3 tourists 1 spot.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Especially for you, since you have a lot of tourists already and you need to get one of those locals over to the other beach.
Well, what I really need is locals. So let's look at this card in front. I would get 2 locals on this sweet, sweet outdoor gym with a flecks of sand. I get it.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, I can't even, it doesn't show up on stream. White on light gray is a low contrast difference. Yeah, it's true. Okay, so I'm going to get 3. Okay, so if I have 3 contiguous volleyballs, then I will get volleyball times point?
Correct. And even if that extends beyond 3, in this case, you'll get, let's say you have 5 contiguous, you would get 5 points. But you need to have at least 3 to get any.
Right, but I already have a big goal about volleyball, so I think this is my card.
Yeah, it's a great move.
It's got a foodie underneath it.
Right.
It's my first downwind card.
Downwind?
Yeah, that's what I'm calling it.
Okay.
When I move my stuff, can I move it? I guess tourists can move up just as
Yes,
easily.
they can move orthogonally adjacent one space is one space of
Thank you.
movement. Yeah,
Okay, so I'll take 2 locals.
Time.
And then you have to tell me for the 50th time what happens when I take the card above the foodie.
Yeah, the foodie allows you one free movement as well.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, then I'm going to move the local from where I'm about to place it up into the volleyball surf circle.
Yeah.
And so I can just put it inside the circle for free, yeah?
Yes, and I think actually you can always, if it's on the card, put it in the circle for free. I think that's a non-movement, but it has to be on that card first.
I
and
think
you have
that
exactly
I'm
2
crushing
there.
it.
Yeah, you are crushing it. That was a great move.
Okay, good.
So we'll bring the old token down. We'll move the foodie over closer to the food truck, and we'll flip this.
Okay, now I'm gonna play music.
All right. So I also want some people, but there's not a lot of options.
Because I took all the good ones.
Because you took all the good ones. We'll grab this picturesque beach, actually, which unfortunately gives us nothing. So I'm not sure what the best move.
It is my turn next. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? This one scores 3 points if it's next to volleyball. And.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, sweet victory. I can already taste you. All right. So that's interesting. No big deal. Let's see. 3 of any type of people could get 4 points. 1 of any type of person can get 4 points. What? You don't get a sand dollar, but like this card is so much better. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, the strategy of this is a little bonkers to me because it really depends on what's down here. Because I'm desperate for people. Not with a shuffled deck, no.
All right, I totally forgot again. A food truck's gonna get me a sand dollar?
Yes.
I love a food truck that gives out free stuff.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we need more of those in town.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm very conflicted about this. 1 person of any kind for 4 points. That is sweet. But it's going to take some maneuvering for me to get the person there. So I just get a sand dollar and that's it for food truck, or there's 50,000 other things?
It's just it for food truck. Joe Sandow asks, "What's the goal to make the coolest boardwalk?" Yeah, essentially, we're trying to get these victory points, which are like denoted by these sandcastle symbols.
Goodness.
And it is essentially the coolest. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think I'm into the idea of not having the most unplaced people. So I think I need to take this one with the food truck.
Yeah. I think that's a good move.
The foodie, just so I can place 3 people. Yeah. And I don't really care about sunglasses right now, so I'll put it next to my one with a ton of tourists. I get a sand dollar immediately. Mm-hmm. Where did they come from? Where's this freaking sand? I got it. Okay, now I have my second sand dollar. Now the food truck's gonna give me it was the foodie, so I get to move somebody for free, and I'll take a tourist and I will put them into these little beach sunning yourself spots. Nice. And then I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I think that's it. You move, the foodie moves next to the food truck, move this down, and we're ready to go. Man, I lack the special businesses for tourists for my VIPs. It's kind of tough.
That's so upsetting.
Oh, I know.
If VIPs don't have anywhere to eat or they feel comfortable and safe, what kind of a city are you?
All right. I'm going to actually try this cool sand dollar.
You say all right to my jokes?
I did say all right. I don't care.
Wow. Okay.
Now, if I do that, I won't get the foodie bonus. Oh, that's kind of nice.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, we're still going to do it, though. I'm going to do this sand dollar ability, and I'm going to grab this card. I'm going to move it right here, which will give me 3 points at the end of the game if it's adjacent to a tourist
Sunglasses
spot.
Hut. Oh, yeah. Whatever you said.
Or I mean, a local spot, excuse me. And then I also immediately gain 1 local.
Okay.
And
now we have very scary music playing.
Is it loud?
Yeah, we have very loud, scary music playing.
Yeah, we'll turn it down for a second so I can explain what happens here, which is that whenever you use the sand dollar tiles and take a card from here, you do not gain the food truck or foodie abilities when you take those.
I see. Because it wasn't next to it.
Right.
Okay, is that it for you?
That is it for me.
All right, now we have very peaceful, rainy music to go along with this rainy weather we're having in LA. We did have rain.
Yesterday.
Wow.
It's like a yearly event. We
Yeah,
have a rain.
it's a big deal. It will stick with me for a long, long time. Oh gosh, now 3 people in this picnic bench area is going to get 5 in-game points. This card above the food truck is going to allow 1 person to move 2 cards away.
And you'll also get a bonus move for that foodie too, if you want.
Yes. Oh, fun. Okay. I think for the free sand dollar, I should do this one with a foodie and a food truck because they're both together, I get a double bonus of some kind.
You get to choose either to take one of them twice or each of them once.
Excellent. Okay. So all my people are...
All of my people.
Gosh, I'm really got a lot of beach. I really need more boardwalk. But let's go top left. I'm gonna lock it in. And now,
lock it in.
Okay, I could move. I think instead of getting 2 sand dollars, I would rather do the foodie bonus twice.
Okay.
So let me first do what's written here, which is move 1 person 2 spaces over. So
Up to 2 spaces.
Up to 2 spaces.
You can do less.
I'm gonna move this tourist 2 spaces to come on and just to fly a kite. A tourist flying a kite. Nothing more beautiful than that. And then I will use my foodie bonus twice. So 1, I'm going to move this local up to surf with his bud.
Good move.
Then I'm going to move... Okay, either I could move a local or a tourist 1 space to get closer to fulfilling these 3 people sunbathing. Or I can make the VIP start a walk-in. But I don't know what good that does me because I kind of need more victory conditions for VIPs.
You only have 1 victory condition for VIPs. So every time they visit a beach with a sporting symbol on it, they'll leave their footprints there, gaining you a victory point in the end.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense before I forget about it. So I'm going to step to the right with this VIP. And yeah, so that's getting me 1 because I have a beachy sporting event happening there.
You nailed it.
Okay, we'll go right here. And that's it. Move the food truck and foodie? Or just the one that I used?
You move just the food truck 2 to the right.
Ah, I see. Just split them back up. I get it. That foodie, he's got to run for the truck or else he's just going to put on a little too much weight, you know? If all you do is eat at a food truck, you got to walk to the food truck.
Very true. All right, I'm looking for a business that is for locals, and I'm just not finding it. I need my dude to visit for places like that. This is tough. Let's see, 1 there is 4 points. I mean, that's so tempting. That beach is so good.
Wait, use the arrow so I see what you're talking about. And by I mean the world.
The world. Yeah, I think I will take that, and it also gains me a sand dollar.
Okay, and by that you mean 1 for 4 points. 1 person for 4 points in a circle of sandcastle. Okay.
And unfortunately, it gains me nothing.
I'm gonna lock your stuff.
Oh, thanks. Also grabbing another sand dollar, which is worth nothing at the end of the game. I gotta remember to use those.
Yay.
And we're done.
Okay.
Your turn. Oh, the game ends, by the way, once a player has placed their 14th card, and then we complete the round. So it'll be you, obviously. You'll play your 14th card, then I'll get 1 more card, and then we're done.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. So more than a third through the game.
Necro Daddy asks if there are any Easter eggs on some of the cards. There is this Muscle Beach reference here. I think there's a lot of like semi-Californian places here.
Recycling center. John's Pizza, Pasta, and Ice Cream. I think missed opportunity for some cards with jokes, but I do like the art style.
Well, I kind of consider John's Pizza, Pasta, and Ice Cream a little bit of a joke because it's 3 things that they're specializing in.
That is wild now that you mention it. John, you're insane. You connoisseur.
John, specialize in 1 thing, man.
Oh my god, there's a new card on the block and it is tricky. It's a lifeguard and it's going to get 3 points if it has a wave symbol next to it, but it's going to get 5 points if it has 2 wave symbols next to it. Is that correct?
That is correct. So it'll score 0 if it's got none, but it'll if you got 1 you get 3, if you got 2 you got 5. Normally, remember, if you just got to fulfill it once, then you only get it once.
Okay, so what about this card I have with 2 wave symbols? Does that count twice for that purpose?
Holy cow.
So
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, but I couldn't.
Oh, Becca.
It's a beach card.
Oh no, Becca. Oh no.
No cards to the left of this card.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't know how to. Nobody told me there would be rules on the cards.
I didn't know there were rules on the cards.
Oh,
they never mentioned that.
Okay, I'm gonna undo my.
These two.
Yeah. Okay. So I did a 2 movement to get that guy there, and a 1 movement to get that guy there. So we'll.
Chat's very forgiving about us not understanding this because this is not like in the rule anywhere.
It's so upsetting. I'm gonna move these to the other side. They didn't.
It does.
They didn't spawn with stuff on them.
It is actually on the rules, unfortunately.
I don't believe in that. So. Then we'll just, because I spawn these 4 tourists here, I'll move one of them 1, 2, and one of them, let me do this guy instead. All right, so they're not in place quite yet. I'm gonna have to work harder for that, but I have retconned appropriately, I believe. I've moved the cards to where a legal placement was, and I've moved the people as far as they could possibly go towards those cards.
Okay. That's a bummer. Sorry.
Jesus, John Wood. That's his name, right?
Keep getting his name wrong, which is the best revenge.
Josh. Sorry, Josh.
Okay, that's your turn. So I need to...
Wait, no, I didn't do my turn yet.
Oh, that's true. You didn't do your turn.
Okay. Block. Now, dang, I really need to move some people. So I'm thinking about taking the one with the foodie, and it's going to get 2 sand dollars and 2 points if it's placed next to something. No, you know what? I strictly need south of the border type places. I think I'm gonna go for 3 points next to a volleyball. Because I like volleyball. So does my town. Okay, we got a surf lesson. It's gonna get me some points. And now I'm moving down. Oh, we got some 8-bit music going on. And the food truck and foodie don't move, and it's your turn. After my very easy, simple turn.
Before you do that,
don't tell me there's a sign that says I can't move.
No. Your sign is fine, but I just want to warn you that you're gonna break up your potential volley sporting complex here. So you might want to place either that here.
You're really nice to tell me that.
Here.
I don't want this.
Well, I felt bad about the whole no left of the beach thing. That was crazy.
Ugh. Stupid. Okay. Well, I only have one option without retconning
You can place here. You can.
No, I won't score.
You can well, if you place another beach beyond it, because you remember you can keep boardwalking here. You just can't place anything to the left of this card. I think you could keep going down the boardwalk, I'd imagine.
Let's check on that because I would assume
that's right here. This card signals the end of your beach. It must be the leftmost beach card.
And beach as distinguished from boardwalk. Okay.
I believe so.
If chat seconds what you say, I will take this placement.
I don't need their approval.
Well, I don't know. I think a group mind is always superior.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, it's beach and street cards. I'm pretty sure that rule only applies to the beaches.
Okay. Everybody believes in it. We accept.
All right.
And you know
great.
what? This bird should be flying high above the board. I like that better. Go ahead, Jake.
All right. I need more tourists.
I have to move everything to the left more.
Good multi-selection.
I missed one. And I'm ashamed.
I know, but when you're ready, camera person,
yes.
I'll show you what I did.
Oh, okay. Camera ready.
All right. I'm bringing this sweet beach spot, the lifeguard, right here. And it'll get 3 points, but maybe 5 if I can get that done. Dropping down that card, and...
I never should have told you what that did.
Your turn.
Just play a game, which is like, I can't tell you what that rule does. Private beach. Now I'm paranoid about reading every single sign, but it turns out that is the only sign listed at the rulebook. Okay. Deep blue teas. Like the deep blue
fees, which
Thank you.
if you get parking without a proper signage.
We all know about the parking in Santa Monica, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was in the business of just getting a bunch of people, but that doesn't necessarily score any points at all.
Well, you're smart to do it because you're gonna score them when they go to their circled spots on your tableau. I conversely don't have a lot of people that I do need to start filling on my spots. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad or good thing. It just depends what kind of tableau you build.
Okay, I'm thinking I could pay 2 sand dollars to take a picture or sunglass, whatever they're called.
Local spot.
Okay, you know what?
Or a
we gotta
tourist
move
spot.
this up here. There we go. Now we'll remember.
Hey, there you go. That's a good idea.
Oh God, I don't have any obvious options. I do see a volleyball symbol, which I am a fan of, and it is in the lower quadrant. And I could get those 3 points from the surf if I do it. I'm also going to need to put 2 people there eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got some people above it. So that might be nice. However, a contiguous group of volleyball will get me a bunch more cool goods.
Yeah. Now, actually, I forgot also another little benefit here at the end of the game that will really help you, Becca, is at the end of the game, if you look at the reference card down here, it says at the end of the game, every local can move 3 spaces and every tourist and VIP can move 1 space. That's
awesome.
After the unconditions are met.
Right.
So you'll get a little bit of arrangement.
Okay, cool. Dig that. Yeah, I think I gotta go hard into the volleyball nets, you know?
Yeah, I love that choice.
However, yeah, I'm always on the lookout for volleyball plus ocean waves. Which is so specific. Okay, so yeah, volleyball.
That's good. That's smart. But now you've done your fulfillment here, so that's great.
I don't
You'll
have
definitely
3.
get at least 3 points, and if you can get more, you can get more.
I do have 3, so I have at least 3 points going on there. Okay,
Yeah,
I feel
that's
good
good.
about it. So no more movement or anything. I'm just gonna move the cards down, flip a new one, party on.
Party on, Wayne.
This is a sand dollar card that cares about a sand dollar token, which I haven't even seen.
You gain a sand dollar when taking it, and then additionally, if you have this symbol here is, I believe, if you have sand dollar cards adjacent to it, like that with this symbol, it'll get a 3 victory points.
Yeah, that tracks.
I think I'm gonna do this sand dollar ability again because I'm really liking it. It's pretty sweet.
The pay 2.
Pay 2, yep, to take anything from anywhere.
Not anything.
I mean, not anything. Sorry, either a local or a tourist spot.
Okay,
and I'm gonna
tourist, huh?
take this tourist spot. I think I'm taking this one. I'm actually tempted to also take this one, but I think this is the right move. Go here. This also gives us a tourist, which we love tourists. Come on down. And then if I can get up to 3 of them chained, I've got 2. If I can get another tourist spot adjacent here, I'll get 3 points at the end of the game.
Look at this neat, clean board. You got it all going on.
Thanks, Becca.
You know,
come on and visit sometime, you local.
I didn't mean it as a compliment,
oh,
but it did come out that way.
Don't you hate it when you accidentally compliment me?
Yeah, God, this is a hard game to wrap my head around. I'm like, normally by turn 7, you have this strategy on lockdown, and I am feeling inadequate in that regard. So
it's a kind of a progressive puzzle because you see different elements of it pop out throughout the game. You don't see it all at once.
Maybe I'll sand dollar it up because I've had these 2 I'm sitting on, and I would like to move some people around so I can.
Yeah, that's what's nice about the sand dollars is they allow you to move folks in addition to placing, which actually I forgot to do. I can move up to 2 people 1 space, so I should do that at the end of my turn too.
Yeah,
I'll do that real quick. Boink.
Okay, nice.
And boink.
That's 2 spots you moved.
So I can move 2 people 1 space. So I'll move this person 1 space and this person 1 space.
Oh, because the top and bottom are the same? Yeah.
This is 1 card, yeah.
So they're like a fast travel.
The
Because
center
you could
space?
go from the bottom right to the top left in 2 spots.
I believe so, yes.
That feels fucked up. I disagree strongly. I hate that.
Here's the nice thing. You get the same benefit too.
No, I don't want it. I refuse.
Okay. That's
that
fine.
feels wrong. Oh, you got a moving walkway over there? If you don't, I don't want to talk to you. I'm feeling strong emotions about this game. I don't know.
Problem is sand gets stuck in it all the time. It's always breaking.
Okay. All right. So I really need to move some people. I think I'm definitely going to do a sand dollar action. And I might just move 3 tourists, 1 space in order to, I don't know, maybe get some points anywhere someday. Yeah. Take 1 card from the front. But I guess having places people could be that they are not is not necessarily a negative. It's only the most unplaced people gets me negative points, but like not having, it doesn't matter how many spots I have that people could be.
Correct. That doesn't hurt you at all. You're right. I mean, it hurts you in that you're drafting a card you won't use, but you're going to use that. It's like you're going to fill this spot or this spot, you know? And part of this, taking this card gives you a movement on it right now anyway. It allows you to move anybody 3 spaces. Also remember the foodie and the food truck, which can get you a benefit too.
Yeah, okay. So if I take this, none of these have tags that are relevant to me.
Yeah. I've been having that same problem.
Maybe I'm just effed by the shuffle, you know?
That's a good Santa Monica t-shirt.
At a loss. I have some choice thoughts so far. Okay. Just saying.
I think that, this game is a puzzle at first that I think becomes unlocked once you play it once.
So I have to go up top because everything else would disrupt my volleyball chains. So I'm just going to take this card that gives me 2 sand dollars on my right only beach. And if I am able to place a sunglass symbol, then I will get 2 points at the end game. And then
you can do that.
I took the one above the foodie, so the foodie's gonna move, and foodie allows me to move 1 person, 1 space.
Correct.
So.
You're nailing it.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay.
Hey, Wildstar likes my honesty. Thanks, Wildstar.
We're gonna grab, let's see, I want another business.
Fowler says effed by the shuffle is the name I used to dance under.
We're gonna go babingo to this little spot here. We're going to take 3 tourists as part of that. And then if we have 1 sand dollar space, wait, what is that?
Yeah, you took a really good card. I was going to take that. I mean, I almost paid for it, but I just didn't have good.
Unspent sand dollars. Oh.
Yeah, so you have a reason to save up sand dollars now.
Oh, there is a reason.
I was really hoping you wouldn't take that.
So I'll gain 1 point for each remaining sand dollar I have.
Yep.
Wow. Good to know. And then I can't get a free movement because I didn't move it above a foodie. So yeah, go ahead and drag that down. You're right. And then it's your turn. Okay,
well, I'm not upset that you revealed a super awesome card for me. Because you took the sand dollar card, I think I actually want to pay a sand dollar to take a card from the front and move 3 tourists.
That's a good move.
So paying a sand dollar to do the sand dollar ability, taking this card, it's got to go on the right.
That chains this up. Nice.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even mean to. And let's see. Move 3 tourists, 1 space.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I could probably move the same one again, yeah?
Yeah, you could also move this unplaced one and get that thing finished up over here.
Okay, well.
But yeah, you can
move
either.
Don't tell me my business. I asked.
I'm just trying to make this hateful experience more pleasant for you.
There's no way.
Oh, look at that card. Damn. Oh, it's going to be so good for you. And I really kind of want to hate draft it, but I don't think I will because I don't want to make this experience worse for you. Let's see. I can move one of those there.
Oh, Goosarino says, I do get a slight whiff of my problems with Machikoro, whereby the combos are real fragile for a game with random card draw and a relatively small card market. I have a lot of problems with Machikoro. I think the expansions helped it quite a bit, but I agree that like your options become very limited, and especially a game so reliant on dice that doesn't, if the dice don't line up, then you can't compensate for it with strategy is also my problem with Catan, is true of Machikoro.
Well, here's the thing that I do like about this is the sand dollar tokens do give you like an option. Like you are restricted to what's here, but these kind of diversify your options into how you use them. And actually, I'm going to try it. I'm going to use this one as well, where you pay one sand dollar and take one up front. And I'm going to try this bad boy here. Now, when I use the sand dollar, I don't get the food truck.
I don't know, you just paid a victory point for that.
I did pay a victory point for it, but here's what I'm going to do, which feels real fun, is I'm going to place it way over here, and then part of that sand dollars I get to move.
Must be nice to build to the left.
It does feel good. I can move 3 tourists one space. Guess what? We're going to move these bad boys one space.
Well, maybe if you need a lock? Need a lock over there?
Okay, lock master.
That's what they call me.
Yeah. All right, that's flipped mine.
That was pretty baller. Sick ass move, bro. You just got 5 points in a single turn.
I feel good about that one.
Oh my god, I feel sick to my stomach about that
one.
Don't
feel bad.
Okay, so let's see. It's interesting that I could get a sand dollar and move one person 3 spaces. That seems helpful to me. It doesn't have any tags on it though. Yeah, we're going volleyball city.
Yeah, that volleyball's so good for you.
I know. Okay. So we're tagging up the volleyballs again. This is kind of off the chain, this grouping I got. But that's all I can do. Actually, let me pay a sand dollar for it and do the bottom action again.
Great move. Great choice.
Take 1 card from the front and move 3 tourists 1 space. Okay, so 3 tourists 1 space. I don't even have 3 tourists, but I will move these 2 tourists 3 times. So...
And also the ones in circles can still be moved, just so you know, in case you wanted to do further arrangements later down the beach.
I see. Okay, I'm going to move...
Actually, Becca, while you're making this move, I need to go AFK for 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
Sweet. I'm going to move 1 tourist 2 times over, and then I'm going to move the last tourist down and over 1. And that is time for me to vamp. So, what do I really think about Jake? Becca is the key master, and technically only a 4VP turn, therefore it sucks. Ooh, about Jake's last turn. Yeah, I was thinking it too. Oh, Hell's Bliss says, so how about hanging out with Deborah Ann Waldo? Jealous, honestly, a real dream come true. She is just the kindest, warmest, most wonderful, effervescent human. And if you're wondering what Hell's Bliss is talking about, I got to film a preview video for Crimson Vow, the upcoming Magic the Gathering set, that our video that we made is coming out this Thursday. And basically we just do, pretty sweet interviews, previewing some card art, and Deborah's just a gem. And I gotta get her to play some Magic. Jake, you missed a lot of shit talking on you.
Oh,
but it wasn't me,
fair.
It was Nightcat. Oh,
well, it's actually all logged. And it'll go into my Nightcat log with all the stuff you said about me.
Sprinkles the Dragon Cat has an interesting question. Is Jake a clone?
Which Jake are you referring to?
He is a triplet. We don't talk about it because all 3 of them are named Jake and they all work for Good Time Society.
Yes, you can see Jake number 2 on Thursdays, and you can see Jake number 3 on Saturdays.
Yeah. All right, so it is your turn. After I comboed some volleyballs.
Yeah, you did. Look at that. That's you doubled up your chain things. That's so smart. Well done.
Well, we'll see. Is it on balance though? Is the question. Wow.
This is 3 sand dollars.
Once I decide, an opinion doesn't change. Joan of Arcade. Jake, and Jake. Shadow Nerd. That's so funny. Yeah, Griffin Hawk got it. Jake is his secret gamer name. Jaik.
Let's try this food truck one. So we're gonna take
sand
this
dollar. Here,
I
get it for you.
Thank you. I'll get 2 sand dollars because of the food truck.
2? Oh, you got one from the card?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this card pull, but it's kind of the best option now, and I don't have any sand dollars to gain. So we'll draw on down, and it's your turn.
Okay, hey, there's a volleyball and wave situation, which I need to get my VIP over to, even though it's only 1 point. That's not worth it.
Mm-mm.
It is worth it to chain up any volleyball symbols, though. So maybe I pay my last $2 to get a volleyball symbol that goes on the bottom half of the card. And I get to move a person 4 spots.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
And I could just have... Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense for me to do. I also, if I'm going to pay 2 and be next to sunglasses, I could spawn 3 more locals. And those locals... Oh, this is bonkers. Okay, I got it. Maybe I don't hate this game. Well, I won't say it hasn't been a folly of mine before. And it just so happens, okay, it has a local spot symbol.
She's
so
seeing what she wants.
To sand dollars. It's gonna go below.
Ooh.
And because I paid the 2 sand dollars, I get to move 2 people 1 spot. So I will go...
Remember, you also get these 3 locals if you want to move them too.
Yeah, I get 3 locals, 2 people 1 spot. So I'll move 2 of them up.
Yep, great move.
And then what else? 2 people 1 spot. And then what's on the card says I get those 3 locals. And then I'm going to get 2 points because it was next to a sunglasses symbol. And now this bird is very atmospherically flying around. I think that's it for me.
Okay. We'll move that card down. We'll flip. And yeah, I was hoping to grab this card, and I'm glad you didn't grab it. But I don't know if it's really the best. I think we're going to do it anyway because it's going to give us some points, which we really need in the end game here. Dropping that down. That just makes my beach a little bit longer with the sweet wave symbols. Chains up some points for me there. Let's see. How many cards do we have, Becca? We're at 6 and 5 is 11. So I think 3 more drafts and then we're at the end of the game.
Okay, I'm out of sand dollars, so I'm interested in taking this first one on the left. I'll get a sand dollar and I can move a person 3 spots. I would probably move this local onto the card and place it on the left side of my tableau. The other thing I can do, I've got 1 card that can take 1 person. I just need to move people a lot. So there's also a 3 sand dollar and move 1 person. But if I do the leftmost, I'll get the ability of the foodie as well. I've also got a volleyball symbol available. I think I may just want to chain volleyball symbols even more to get that final spot in the grouping of volleyball symbols, which is right now only 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be 5. And then I would get 10 points for volleyballs.
That's a lot of sport points. That's crazy.
Yeah. Now, if I get to move 2 people onto a card, I could potentially get 4 points, which is more than 2. 4 is more than 2.
4 is more than 2. Hold on, actually, let me check the rules. Yes, 4 is more than 2.
So, dang. But 3 is also more than 2. So, I don't like this game anymore.
We're back to this already?
Yeah.
I actually really regretted my last turn too, so I get it. No problem.
I'm going to take the foodie card.
Okay.
I will get 1 sand dollar. The foodie allows me to move a person once.
You got it right.
Okay. So we're going to move our local on the far right side up 1. And then the card itself allows me to move anybody 3 spaces. So I can move this local onto the newly placed card. This one's all done, so let me just man spread a little over here. I can move. All right, I'm gonna move my VIP 1, 2, 3 spaces, and now they get me some sandcastle points, and
nice.
I'm happy about it.
Great. I've shifted the cards down, and then I think for my turn, you've done quite a number here. I think what I'm gonna do. Oof, I'm really tempted to do the pay 1 and take from the front thing.
Which card are you looking at?
Nah, I'm not. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to take this card, and I'm going to take the foodie thing with it too. So we're going to go, we'll actually go way over here. I'm running out of good options here. We get 3 sand dollars.
You know, real estate in Santa Monica is too.
And then we can move 1 of anybody one space.
Wait a minute, Board Game Geek TV just rated us. Hello, what? Board Game Geeks. What's up, everybody? Oh, Kamala says, always weird when the stream I am watching rates the other stream I am watching. This is a very impressive thing that I never understand. How can one watch 2 streams at once? It's phenomenal. Well, we are playing Santa Monica, a game that both of us really love our first playthrough of. And we're card drafting and we're placing them either on the top on the beach or on the bottom on the road. That's about it. Hey, we're comboing off the different like symbols on each card, get combos based on what they're next to, you know, adjacency and whatnot.
So I just took this card here. I gained 3 sand dollars and I got to move any one person 1 card. So I moved this local to this space from the center card. And then I can move 3 tourists because no, I can't. I can move 1 tourist, or I can move 1 of anybody 1 space because I took the foodie and I kept the symbols. So then I will move.
Wait, you took the foodie, meaning you didn't pay a sand dollar.
Correct.
I see. Yeah, the foodie is this little pink guy. If he's underneath the card you take, you get to move one of the people in your tableau 1 space.
All right, I'm going to take a risk and I'm going to move this person out.
Oh my God, you're insane.
I know.
Okay, my turn?
Yes. We got to move this down.
All right, I'm still eyeing this volleyball card. Looks pretty good to me, especially with a foodie underneath it now. So let's just theoretically, if I place here, it's gonna get me 2 points for all these like volleyball related cards that I'm real into. Mm-hmm. Plus I'll get to move a person because of the foodie.
Yeah.
But if I alternatively move 3 tourists 1 space, then that will not help me. I don't have enough tourists. Okay, going for it. Take in the card.
Yeah, you've done a good job putting them in their circles.
I like people to be in their spot. Like things, like I reorganized my closets this weekend. Okay, so don't get anything in particular with this card. No like immediate bonuses, but it does chain up my mad volleyball shit. And then, oh, the foodie, of course. So I've got this a VIP straggling, I got a local straggling, and I got a tourist straggling. So I think that I'm going to move. Okay, if the game ends soon, I'm going to want this local.
You get 1 more card, I think.
Oh, and when the game ends, hold on. Locals get to move 3 spots. Okay, so you know what? This guy is going back because I get to move all my pieces that much. Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's close enough to get there on his own at the game end bonus, and then everybody else can move 1. So we're going to go tourist over 1. And that's it.
Okay, moving this down, flipping this.
Hey, any of our raiders, have you played Santa Monica before, and what are your opinions? This is not a guided, what's it called? A leading question?
Did you move the foodie? You used the foodie, so we move them, right?
I did, thank you. Uh-oh, I got you double bonus there. The food truck gives 1 a sand dollar, and the foodie gives 1 a movement. Or you can get one of those doubled if they're together. Sarah says, my Emerald Life, right? My husband and I will watch 2 streams, play a game, and work at the same time. I don't get it. It's very important and impressive. Oh my gosh. I'm not necessarily volunteering to help you move because that is something one should never do past the age of 20, I would say. But I do really enjoy unpacking boxes. You place everything.
You're a good organizer. I admire your skills.
So much, Jake. Gosh, I reorganized the gear closet, so things are pretty exciting over here. You'll see.
I'm gonna take this 2 sand dollar one here.
You know, age of 20 is when you learn that like pizza is not enough payment.
Yeah, and over the age of 20 is when you learn that you can't exchange pizza for money.
But you can exchange it for friends.
Yes, correct. You can lose friends that way. All right, I've drafted my 13th card. Time for your final card.
I'm not ready.
Oh, you gotta be.
I choose not to be. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Just looking at my board, I want to get this VIP.
Way the hell over there.
1 point if I move a VIP.
It's not even worth it.
Right?
Yeah,
no, but I want to get this VIP actually down to the volleyball court because that will get me those 4 points. So I'm gonna need to move one person 2 times.
Which you can do if you take this card, because these two things are here together.
Damn, you didn't take that? I also have 1 sand dollar, which will do nothing for me at the end game.
Which will do nothing.
But it'll only allow me to move tourists. Okay, so we got to take the Joan of Arcade. And it goes on the bottom row. Oh, God. Now, let's see. It would like to be next to sunglasses, and it is.
Nice.
So,
and this one chained up. Oh, this one already was chained. Nice.
So, nothing immediately, but yeah, it helped.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
It didn't actually get any points.
It got itself its points, which is 2, which is good.
No. Yeah.
Remember, it's worth points. Yeah.
Okay, it's worth 2 points. Excellent. And the reason I took that was because I can either get 2 sand dollars, boo, or I can move one person 2 times. 1, 2.
Great move.
Now that is a 4-pointer card, and that's all I could do.
Good move, Becca.
It's
I have
because I
not
like this
seen
game so much.
a single card that fulfills my VIP needs. So
It's overrated. Honestly,
you know, I'm
it's
wondering.
low point
I'm
value
wondering
on
if it's
purpose.
honestly if it's either. I'm starting to wonder if it's either.
That makes a lot more sense because
Doesn't it?
That was my number 1 reason for being upset with this game is that it's so freaking specific.
But since we both thought that, it doesn't really apply. It makes more sense for it to be either.
I mean,
It just wasn't clarified in the rules, I don't think.
I will accept it, but
yeah, thank you.
I think that it is to your detriment if we go by that rule.
That's how it goes. That's okay. I'll live that life.
Let's see if I can. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna be clarifying in the rule book over here.
3 places. Well, I think I don't have a lot of great options, unfortunately.
Hey, that happens. At least we got some nice elevator jazz.
2 victory points there, or 2 victory points there. That's it. That's all we get.
If anybody can read the rules and let me know, on your main card, like this example in the book, do you get 1 point for each of every symbol or each of the combo of those symbols? Which seems ridiculously specific.
5.
Point number 5, yes. Footprint scoring. Each starting feature tile has a unique way to score points for footprint tokens placed during the game. When your VP visits a location with the desired attributes, you will place a footprint token on that card. At the end of the game, each feature card with a footprint token on it can be scored accordingly. Does not answer our question.
Right, because it says desired attributes with the parenthesis S, implying that it could be 1 or 2, but I imagine some of these starting tiles have 2, or have like a single.
Well, if you'll
like
let me
this.
retcon my last turn, I did not place footprints on where that VIP just passed through. You moved down to the right. Can I place those now? And is it 1 per turn, or is it?
Oh, you should
each
totally
spot?
get that. Oh, you're taking it for that. I see.
I'm gonna check up on the footprints rules.
That makes me jealous then. Well, in that case, I'll try and get one more out there.
If you move to or through a feature card with one of those attributes, place a footprint token on the card. A footprint token will score
there.
for each
It does
attribute
say
on the
it then.
feature card. Yeah.
There it is.
It's
okay.
just
For each feature on the card. Oh, you're gonna clean up. All right. Well, that's my oversight. So then
my
I can
VIP did move through.
Local.
It's the starting space and that one, but it already had one. Okay, great. So you placing 2 locals.
Yeah, and I suppose that's the end of my... Oh, I get a sand dollar, right? Oh, I think I took it. So this moves over, and that's the end of the game. So I think the first thing to do is to do our moves. So you can move each tourist up to 3 places, and you can move each... you can move each local up to 3 places.
Okay,
and
you go
move each
first.
Tourist up to 1. So I'm just gonna... Mine will be simple. I'm gonna move my local here, and my VIP here, getting me 1 lousy footprint token.
Yay!
Go ahead.
Oh, and everybody else is all set, huh? They're all tidy.
I
in
think
their
everybody... You've
spaces.
done it perfectly. Well, this person, I
Yeah,
suppose.
well, he's going to move 1, 2, because he's a
Yeah.
local, so he could go up to 3.
Really good job. So now it's time to score up the points. So let's see. What's the best way to do this? I think we score the cards first. Do you want to just do 1 player at a time?
Hold on. Actually, I'm not done moving. I think that I can score better points by moving these 3 locals on this card up here. Like, if 2 of them move, then that would be 1 more point. Yeah, that is a better move.
That is a better move,
A
yeah.
single point, but yeah,
Yeah.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Great. So should we do this one person at a time?
I don't know how games
I think we should.
work,
I think let's actually do me first, since I think I lost, and we'll see how much you crush me by. Okay.
No, you got second place.
Yes,
not be
second place. Thank you. I think I successfully got second. So yeah, we're gonna do a little typing. I'll let you take the notes here. So I'm gonna start scoring points on cards. I think that's the quickest way to do it. So going from my left sides, I have 4 points here.
Okay.
0 points here. How did I fuck this up? Oh, I know what I did. I'm just gonna retcon this and not give myself a foot token. That's
fair
what I was
enough.
For.
Better call. I believe in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So another 4.
Okay, that's 8.
And then 3.
11.
And then 3 more here. And then 1 point for every sand dollar. I have 8 sand dollars left. So 8 points there.
22.
And then 3 points here. 25. Another 3 points here for 28. I did not get this card. Another 5 points for...
Oh my god. Next to 2 waves.
Next to 2 waves.
Wait, oh my god. 33.
Nothing there. And then 2 points on the old skate. So 35.
Okay.
So those are my cards. On my visited tiles, I get nothing because I was really bad about that.
Hey, we thought it was completely impossible.
Yeah. But that was my bad for not reading, right?
It was in the weeds.
Yeah. And then we score, I believe, objectives. So the objectives are on the towel over here. It's 2 points per wave in your longest group of wave cards. So I think I have 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 points there.
Whoa. Okay.
So that's 43.
I don't know. Wait, what? I guess it's 43 now.
Yes, it's 43. You got it right. Yeah. And then 2 points per group in your largest group, which I think is just these 4 for 4 points. Wait, is it 2 points for each one? Yeah.
So your largest
8.
group of symbols is cameras. 1, 2, 3.
I was thinking it was businesses.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many points for each?
2. So that's 8 points for 51. And then I am the player with the most unplaced tourist, I believe. Wait, I have 0 unplaced tourists. No, I did it.
Interesting. Great. Okay. I don't know how you're supposed to move text blocks once they've already been started.
I don't think you do move text blocks.
Stupid.
But I'll text block for you if you want, or do you want to take it? You take it, and I'll do the same thing for scoring you here.
Okay, but do it in my voice.
Okay. We've got 2 points here.
Hold on. Becca.
So you got 2 points here, it looks like.
We gotta get a good zoom going. 2.
But the beach hut has no wave icon, doesn't it? Oh, Night Cat got me good. My score is wrong. Good catch. So I don't have 8. Instead, I have 4 for this longest beach thing. I just saw these symbols and was thinking that's a good catch. So I actually have not 51. I have 47 points.
I see.
Good catch, Night Cat.
2, 4. Wait.
I thought this was 8 because I thought this one
it's really
had
4.
One. It's just 4, right?
Okay, hold on. Text. 51. I swear to God, I'm gonna murder. 51 minus 4. Don't get that out of here. 47. We don't do red.
All right, ready? We got your 2. Then you got your 3 because you... Oh, wait, no. You didn't fulfill this, so you don't have 3. No victory points here. No points here. You get a grip of points here. What is this? 5? Holy cow.
Technically.
5 for this. Bringing you to 7.
Instead of this, let's explain what it is. So for every... I need a group of contiguous at least 3 volleyball symbols. And then I'm going to get points that are equal to how many volleyball symbols are involved. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5, but then I have another one of those cards, so it will also score 5 within the same grouping. So we'll just call it 10 for now.
Great.
You know, just so it's 12 points.
Then we'll score this for another 3, bringing you to 15. Then we'll score this for another 4, bringing you to 19. Then we'll score this for another 2, bringing you to 21. We already scored this one. And we'll score another 4 for this, bringing you to 25.
Do you want to do Footprints or not yet?
We'll do those next. And then you don't get anything for this. And then, yep, footprints is simply 1 point there for 26.
I'm floundering. I'm going to lose so badly.
Maybe. I think it's going to be closer than you think. And then 2 points for every space with waves. It looks like you only got one contiguous. So just...
Fuck off.
2 points.
Yeah. Damn it. 28.
But then you're going to get another 10 points because it's your largest contiguous space. You get 2 victory points and you did 5 of those. So that's another 10, bringing you to 38.
I'm going to fucking murder this
face.
Hey. Look, you know what? I never said there was no cursing on this show. Type. Thank you. Sorry, add 38.
38. And then I think you get -4 because we tied. So I get -4 too. So we just don't worry about it.
Okay.
And that, I think, is the game.
This is embarrassing.
No, Becca.
I'm ashamed.
No, do not be ashamed. This is a game.
Maybe it's just above me.
The silent fade to just the two of us being quiet, looking at each other as you've lost a game.
Look, we're both really good sports, whether we win or lose, I think is what we've learned on Two Player Tuesday.
You've expressed hate and you've expressed shame. But yes, I think we do have good attitudes about this.
Yeah, we both do. We both are really good at taking a loss.
What a satisfying little puzzle. What a satisfying little puzzle, though, because I think you did a good job of gaining tourists and moving them around. Like you safely placed them in a lot of great spaces.
Jake, it doesn't matter if the points aren't there. You know?
Yes, that is true. It doesn't matter for the win,
how
but
cute
but for your
little
happiness.
people in their happy little volleyball circles are. Doesn't matter how many tourists want to come back for another visit. The locals, they even like it here, but no, my part of the beach is inferior.
That whole no left side thing, that really hosed you to take that early on. That was a tough one.
Oh, you mean the first card I took that limits 1/4 of my movement options?
I'd say if you hadn't have done that, you might have had a little bit broader of a game. But that also got you 4 tourists right out the gate.
Because who can read this tiny font? No cards to the left. Anyway, so you're both losers.
There you go. That's it. We're both losers.
You're both winners, but chat wins most of all. So you're both losers. I see. It was a full thought.
These shows usually go Becca wins or we're both losers.
Well, thank you so much for Jake. No, I'll say it, Jake.
Listen to the struggle, chat. Listen to her breathe hard to try and get this out.
Really nice win there, Jake.
Thank you, Becca. In a good game. I always love playing with you.
GG, friend.
GG. Let's do it again next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another chance for me to take over the world. I don't know what the brain's voice sounds like.
Yeah. Oh, it's time, Pinky.
Pinky.
We'll do the same thing we do every night. Try and take. That's fairly Pinky.
It was pretty good. No, I liked it.
Try and take over the world. For those of you that are new to Good Time Society, welcome. Thanks for joining us. We do this 2 Player Tuesday every Tuesday right here on Twitch on Good Time Society at noon on Pacific time. You can also check out some of the sweet podcasts we do. Becca and I have a podcast called To Boldly Watch, which came out with an episode this morning. We're experiencing season 4 of Star Trek: The Next Generation, where we watch episodes and chat about it with our good friend Xander Genre.
Heck yeah.
It's a blast. Yeah.
Well,
and yeah, anything else you want to plug? Calyx is off this week. Go check out all those episodes on YouTube and come back next week at 5 o'clock on Becca's channel to see the conclusion of that chapter. Anything else?
You said it.
Yeah. Great.
All right. Well, excellent win for real, though. I really, really mean it.
Yeah, I know you do. I can hear it.
This was a complicated one. I feel like engine building, card drafting is something that I pride myself in knowing what's up, but this was a tough one.
You're allowed to lose one. Yeah, you're allowed to lose once in a while. It's okay.
No, that's not what I'm getting at, Jake. That's not what I'm getting at. It's not about winning or losing. It's about having fun at the beach.
Yeah, there you go. That's the lesson.
There we go. All right. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here.
Thanks, friends. See you soon.
See you next time.
Adios.